What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I heard that Vivica Foss has something to say about Kevin Samuels specifically. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to go ahead and get into the video and then we can evaluate it from there. All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
So, following the news of Kevin Samuels' death, Marlon Wayans posted this message on Instagram. Love him or hate him, he spoke his truth. We can view truth as hate, but sometimes his bold medicine didn't taste so sweet. And if you hated, why tune in? Why call in? Because healing comes in many forms.
So apparently what's happening right now is they're going over Marlon Wayans' statement about Kevin Samuels and they're going to react to that. So shout out to Marlon Wayans because Marlon Wayans actually has some pretty good things to say about Kev. But let's continue.
His was some nasty ass tasting medicine. He continued with, there's no right and wrong in this love, S-H-I-T. There's just discovery. And thank you for those you healed. And we forgive you if there are any damages because we know your intentions were to heal. Ladies, what are your thoughts on Marlon's post? And were you shocked when you heard about Samuel?
The problem with what Marlon Wayans said from the very beginning is that he's pacifying instead of actually continuing to feed these women this nasty medicine that they need in order to fix their lives. Because I believe the name of this show is called Cocktail with Queens. Come on, fam. Stop it. Stop the cap.
Kevin Samuels' death. Vivica, let's start with you because you seem to be having quite a reaction to this.
Well, me and Lisa Ray both had the whole side eye, like, what the hell?
No. Hold on. We don't want to hear nothing about nobody else. Don't include it in what it is that you got going on. You old hag that has already hit the wall. I want to hear what you got to say.
Healing, healthy. This man was a hypocrite. In my honest opinion, he really was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African-American women on a consistent.
This woman is so cap. How come they can't acknowledge any of the good that he does? Because again, being objective, ladies and gentlemen, comes along with you taking out your feelings in order to understand whether or not it makes an impact. I just did a video, right? I'm not a fan of Dr. Umar Johnson, right? I don't really care for how it is that he chooses to do business. However, when I just did the review of what Dr. Umar Johnson's reaction was, I was able to separate what I thought about other things and take into consideration exactly what his point is. The man from the message is two different things. You may not like the way he dressed, which he was fly. You may not like the way, you know what I'm saying, he spoke, which he was very articulate. But why don't you separate it and let's discuss whether or not he was telling the truth? It's not disparaging towards black women because if you actually listen, I ain't even got into what she said yet, but it's already bothersome because I know what the type of woman this is. If you were listening to him, then you might not still be chasing 50 Cent and eating his butt. Let's continue.
Basis. One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, it was a shock jock.
So you're bothered by, it's the hit dog that hollers. Now it's making sense. Now it's making absolute sense why this woman is absolutely destroyed because she fit the narrative of what Kev was saying.
And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that
this ugly heifer is literally one of the women and why so many regular everyday women are celebrating someone's death. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. When you see people, and I see some of the worst, most vile people have peace in their death and that they're able to have whatever it is and their family can mourn and all of that, they do some of the most egregious things on earth. But Kev, for some reason, is so polarizing and it pierced their hearts so much that they didn't even feel compelled to say nothing prior to him actually passing. Now you want to talk. No, don't talk now.
He killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality.
What a ugly funky hoe.
Rest in peace.
And who would want to marry something like that? I don't even want to see Lisa Ray. Maybe y'all do Lisa Ray. Ooh, they all looking like aunties on the panel. Don't y'all keep telling me how all of these women is aging like wine and they black don't crack. No, some black don't crack. Some of them look like concrete out there and it was been driven over by 18 wheelers. Yo, I don't want to hear none of that.
Well, yes.
Let me
There you
move.
go.
No. Let
Lisa
me
Ray.
move by. Let me move by. I don't want to hear what Lisa Ray got to say. Let me move by, see if I can find some more Vivica Fox. I'm sure she has some more. Oh, there she is. There she is.
You know, this is the thing that kills me about this Instagram, this social media thing. All these people faking it for the gram.
Yo, you not even cool like that. Stop talking like this. Stop. You old. How old is this woman? Somebody tell me how old Vivica Fox is. She got to be in her 50s. At least. 40s, upper 40s, 50s, ma'am. Ma'am.
You know, because supposedly he was, you know, rolling the cars and this, that, and third. Heard he had an apartment. You know, talking about how if you want to get, you know.
I guarantee you, Kev in his apartment, he had more money than what Vivica Fox is doing on Cocktails with Queens right now. I guarantee you, Kev, his net worth was more than Vivica Fox and her movie doing Booty Call with Tommy Davidson and Jamie Foxx, yo.
Like a man like him, like he was some great catch. He was faking the funk for the gram, and karma caught up.
I think his legacy is.
Oh, she is a hater. Let me see if I can find some more of what she say. Hold on. Let me see if there's any more. We might as well get it all up out there.
Point real quick. I'm just shocked at, you know, how many men are like coming to this guy's defense. I found that to be so surprising that, you know, people.
What are you used to us coming to y'all defense and your ugly, funky 1,000 pounds of makeup face? We know if you take that face off, you're going to be looking like the Mask.
We're literally getting in debates about, you know, oh, I thought the brother was, you know, telling it like it is and healing people and just telling the truth. Y'all don't like the way it came.
And this is the problem, is that women don't listen to men. They don't listen to them. They listen to respond instead of listening to understand, which is one of the reasons why this chick can't get married not one time in her entire life, as far as I know.
Came out. I'm like, really?
I understand men feeling like, look,
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I think that I've seen enough from this funky thing that had a lot to say. And listen, the same way that you want to spit it is the same way that it got to come back. One of the reasons, and she is very much the definition of the type of woman that Kevin was speaking to that do not get the results that women then turn around and listen to when they all be by themselves, you know, for the rest of their life. And then B, on top of that, she is one of the reasons why so many people celebrate the death of somebody instead of spending time trying to highlight the good in people. Take the meat, spit out the bones, or in her case, go ahead and swallow that bone. You know what I'm saying? And then buy a dog and die alone, in the words of my homie Kevin Samuels. I just don't understand why people are so angry about a person and their death. This is insane. This means that the message really pricked their heart, and somewhere, somehow, they decided that they didn't want to pay attention to it. Instead of actually allowing it to become better, to make them better women, they decided that they wanted to continue to jump over this wall or hit this wall. These women are aging like milk. They're aging like milk. They're mad at Kev. Realistically, Kev had more of an impact than these. I'm not going to say all of them. I'm going to say than Vivica Fox. He's had more of an impact than Vivica Fox's entire career, and he did it in less than 2.5 years. That's the reality. I'd love to get your thoughts. Let me know what it is that you guys think. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.